Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the winners of... Here comes the offense on first down. Power football with the run. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. They'll ride the hot hand. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Phommachanh. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to.
Off to the races to the right. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Minutemen! And once he found some daylight, it was time. And now this offense will take the field again. Wants to throw on first down. He slings it deep to the left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Phommachanh. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, UMass! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Kick comes up short, and he's going to try to bring it back. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those happen. The UMass offense returns to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah.
He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Unloads to the right. It's caught. And the ball's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it. On first down, here comes this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw, it's Pumachan. He turns that loose down the right side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. UMass getting set to snap it on first and 10. Got his man in the middle. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with a 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36 on first and 10. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
On that last third down play, if you're going to go draw, the quarterback's got to do a better job selling pass. I think he was just a little bit too quick getting the ball to the running back, and now here we are, fourth down.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Now second down as they try to run this clock. Running back searching for a hole. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Using his legs, it's John. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Oh, the attempt is no... No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Dropping back, it's Pumachan. He's going up top here late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding. Gonna take a shot. Brings it down on the right side. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, UMass! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great. Couldn't get to the football to make a play.
Man, that was exhilarating. Incredible game from start to finish, and I mean the very finish.
And you have to dial in at those moments, right? It's easier said than done. Oh, I'm going to call this, but in the clutch, when you need it the most, you got to put possessions together. You got to get in the end zone to come through. This offense has got to be jacked.
Looking back on it, too, was there ever any doubt that that was the guy they were going to go to when the game was on the line? This dude's been making plays all season long. You got to put the ball in the hands of your best playmakers in situations like that, and that's what they did.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the UMass Minutemen, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Boise State Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The give out of the gun. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Throwing right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire now on 2nd down. The lone back's got it. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this 3rd down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I think these draw plays are a little bit more predictable when it's third and more manageable as opposed to third and long. You could tell defense did a great job understanding the situation, rushing the quarterback, but knowing that run could be an option.
First down here for the offense. To the air, it's Pumachan. He fires one deep over the middle.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long, ball's at the 25. Strong running there, going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. There he goes to the right. He's at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second. Off he goes. He's at the 40. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front seven even get a finger on that guy.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more...
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Running it to the right. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Hit the afterburners, kid. The 20. Touchdown, UMass. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Number 21.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because...
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. First down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And it's picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different...
Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGurk Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on a squad. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. On the run, it's John. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. The play action fake. And that one's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Pumachan. Complete downfield. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, UMass! And once he found open space, the band might as well start. The UMass offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
7, Middle Tennessee, 3.
First down to start the drive after the break. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He's got it. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Minutemen!
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the... And he intercepts it. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your
There he goes down the right side. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Minutemen!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's loose. Nothing but green ahead. The 20, past the 10. Touchdown, UMass! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And I love
The
this.
UMass offense returns to the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
And the DB right with him to knock it away. And here comes the offense on second down.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Going for the big play. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to run for it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
I love RPOs. It puts the defense inside. Are they handing it off? Are they throwing the football? How quickly can I commit to this? And you see with the RPO, it just freezes the defense for a half a second. It allows the offensive line to set those blocks up, and they're able to go get the first.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Number 98 on field goal.
It is perfect. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish quarter number 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They want that clock to run. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Give to the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here's the handoff. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. On the run, it's John. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, UMass! And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the house Bill Yeoman and Andre Ware built, home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for liftoff. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wasting no time taking a shot.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender.
And he breaks into the open. Inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Got his man. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen! Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
So great.
Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Minutemen!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Wants to throw. It's Phommachanh. He's going for a big play downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, UMass. That touchdown. The UMass offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Got it past the marker. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UMass! No midseason concentration. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc. The offense set for a first down play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He has 89 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. He makes a catch. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Phommachanh. Looking deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Touchdown, Minutemen! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Powers through the defender. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Hester. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your...
The UMass offense returns to the field. Time is short. Defense still has 3 timeouts, but it's a mountain in front of them, Jesse.
Yeah, the worst-case scenario now for this offense is victory formation, victory formation, victory formation, punt, win the game, David.
No doubt about it. When you're up 2+ possessions, there's no way for the defense to get back in the game. So take a knee, get out of here with the dub.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game.
Bright Light City gonna set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the running rebels of UNLV. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready